The Flipping and Wholesaling in New York show. I am Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses, or if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. So I want to talk about more subject too, because I get a lot of questions about it, and it sounds like a great thing. And I've said before that I think it's close to impossible in New York. So I got a very long comment from somebody explaining that there's something called an executory contract, which is basically a contract for, sort of like a land trust deal where you don't own the property, but you take it over time. It's very possible that that can work, and it's very possible that is a legal. Sorry, I got something on the screen. That is a legal. Where the hell did this thing go? A legal way to do this. I've just never seen it, and I gotta believe if I've never seen it because I've done so many deals and never heard of it, that almost every attorney in New York has never heard of it either, and every title company hasn't heard of it either. So, if this is a way to avoid going through title, I guess that's fine. But like, I started doing novations in New York a year ago, and there wasn't one attorney here who knew what the hell I was talking about. And I literally had to sit down and explain these things to them. So, um, I don't know if an executory contract is something anybody would understand. So you've got to understand that there are limitations. If you may have the legal way to get it done. I could have done a lot of deals with novations, and they died because the seller's attorney basically said to the seller, "I don't know what this is. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't make sense to me." And when a seller has a trusted advisor like an attorney or anyone, a friend, a relative, tell them this guy sounds like he's troubled, they're going to walk away from you. So again, I believe that subject to as a concept is good. I think it can help people. And I know, like I said, I know a lot of people that joined Pace Morby's subject to crew. And I think that it's great. It's a good community. I think Pace tries to help. He's a good guy. He's a giver. I met him at a conference once in passing. I'm not friends with him, but it's very, very hard to do in New York, and it is a gray area in that the subject to clause. I'm not subject to the due on sale clause really is triggered when you sell, and any title company in New York is going to say we have to pay off the lien, right? They'll allow certain minor liens to stick, and so I bought properties where there was like parking liens or stupid things like that. We left it in place and then we paid it off after. But I don't know any title company in New York is going to allow a first lien to stay in place. And it's different, right? The way title companies work in New York is dramatically different than the way it works in other states. And I do deals in other states. There, they run the show. You get into contract, you send the title company the contract, and that gets everything going. They clear the title issues, they disperse the funds. They're running the show. In New York, title companies are simply service providers. They're there to show up, do the math, pay off the liens, pay off the taxes, and move on. That's it. They're not there to say, hey, no problem, leave a first lien mortgage in place. So Pace's way is to avoid letting the lender know that it took place. I have no problem with that. I don't think anything Pace does is going to get you in trouble. I just want to be clear that Pace doesn't have a way to circumvent the due on sale clause. Pace has a way to avoid the lender knowing that the property was on sale, and that's fine. And I have no problem doing a subject to deal in other states. But in New York, what I find is since almost every seller is represented by an attorney, there is no attorney out there who will recommend to his client to do a transaction where the lien is going to remain in his client's name, but someone else is going to be responsible for making payments. Now, again, in no way am I implying that somebody who does a subject to deal is not going to pay the mortgage. I believe that they will. But if something happens and the mortgage doesn't get paid, I believe that client would have grounds to sue his attorney for malpractice because his credit got ruined because of something that his attorney recommended him to do. But whatever. So that's the first problem. You have a seller being represented by an attorney problem who's never going to say okay, and then you have a title company that's never going to say okay either. So maybe this executory contract is the answer. I just don't know anyone in New York who knows about it. So I could be wrong. I don't know. But again, you also got to think about how subject to deals work. The reason why they work in lower priced areas better is because the properties can cash flow or you can rent them for more than the payment. But in New York, where the payments are so much more, the taxes are so much higher, the numbers are hard to make work anyway, right? So those are my thoughts on subject to deals. I'd love to do them in New York. I don't do them in other states, although I probably should. They're a good disposition option for somebody who just wants out of a property, and the monthly payments that you can receive are more than the payments you have to pay, or they're close, but there's enough of a gap that you can make those payments, get the guy caught up, and then sell the property and make money. Whatever works, it's fine. Again, I have no problem. Somebody says they do subject to deals. I'm not going to tell them you're doing anything wrong. I just feel like in New York, you have two incredibly difficult hurdles to leap over. If this executory contract is the way out of it, then more power to you. Make it work. I just don't know anything about it. I don't know anybody who's heard about it. I asked people about it. They didn't know what I was talking about. So that's all I got for today. I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in all the ways I can help you, go to howtoflipnewyork.com or learntoflipinwholesale.com. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching any media channel, please click the thumbs up. A lot more people watching my videos, so thank you very much. This is because you like the videos. More people like it, Google and Facebook show it to more people, and then more people like it, and it just goes around and around. So I really appreciate everyone who's been clicking the thumbs up. Please keep clicking the thumbs up. Now, I post 5 times a week. I almost never know what the hell to say or what to talk about. Your questions give me topics to discuss, and the point of this whole channel is to help you. I'm trying to help you, so you can ask any question on any video. It does not have to be about the video you're watching. If you're watching a video and something came up to you, how does this work? Just ask the question. If it's a simple answer, I'll just reply with an answer. If it's something I've covered recently, I'll send you links to a video or videos on it. And if it's something I haven't covered in a while or something I've never covered before, I'll do a brand new video on it. So thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who's been watching, everyone who's been liking, everyone who's been questioning and asking comments and putting in comments with questions. Thank you very, very much.